Hey there, welcome to the Teeny Tinkers channel. I make ball jointed doll and craft related content. And I'm proud of both the dolls and the content. Mostly. As I continue on my creative journey, I've realized the importance of making thoughtful improvements to my content. But while I do that, I'm going to work on a little doll project. I've been inspired by many artists, content creators, and more. But one of my earliest art inspirations was the works of Studio Ghibli. So I thought it was fitting to make some Ghibli-inspired micro BJDs while we chat. This isn't my usual micro base, of course. This is a super simplified, single-jointed chibi base. These are also sculpted so that the head cap operates as the S-hook. This does make it impossible to remove the head without unstringing the doll, of course. But these friends are not really intended to have the heads removed. While I was chatting, I got them all strung up and cleaned up. I'm feeling ambitious, so I'm gonna make a bunch of my favorite Ghibli characters. First, I have to hand paint the eyes, which takes eons. It sure puts the pain in painting. I might make some bigger chibi or anime dolls using this base, and some pre-made eye transfers I have, but none of the transfers I have fits these dolls, so hand painting it is. This is also my first time making anime dolls, but like everything I've made or tried, it's a fun learning experience. All of my weird little projects have helped me explore and figure out my art style and acquire new skills. For me, the goal is always to grow and improve, try new things, and of course, have a good time. I know it wasn't too long ago that I said in a video that I'd be upping my editing game and working to be more creative here, and I would argue I've accomplished those things. But I do like to learn and grow, so it's time for me to iterate on my goals again. Also, we're officially painting the shoe feet too. This is way easier and faster than making shoes themselves. Can you guess who any of the characters are yet? Okay, so my goals. Even though my videos have improved in the last year or so, both creative and technical upgrades are something I want to bring to this channel. For me, this means I'm going to be working on being more mindful with things like lighting and sound quality wherever I can. I'm actually planning out my lighting setup right now, and it's all new to me, so bear with me while I get it set up. I'm trying to figure out how to keep it soft, but also be more dynamic. For videos where I'm on camera, at least. I don't love the look of neon LEDs or flat white lights like I'm using now. I'm still researching solutions, though I have worked out my overhead and studio process lighting, and I think it will take time to just perfect it and learn how light should bounce off things and all of that. Face-ups are almost done, by the way. Once you get the eye layers on, it's pretty smooth sailing. On that note, this section of the video is a prime example of things I want to fix. The lighting isn't great, and the colors of my surfaces really clash with my general style and aesthetic. The green screen green and the orange in this video are not it. Like, orange is arguably my least favorite color, except for cats. Orange cats are elite. While the lighting and video is meh, I think my audio quality is typically pretty decent since I do use a good mic and post-processing to clean up my sound. But you know what has been driving me bonkers? Freaking YouTube audio library music. Believe it or not, the songs and sound clips I've been using are not what I wanted the vibes for this channel to be. But I have not been able to find the particular type of sound I want or anything even vaguely like it. I researched a bunch of audio resources and stumbled upon the idea of making my own. And I promise no singing or ukulele will be included. But most of you probably don't know that I do play multiple instruments and used to be in a few bands in my younger days. I've been writing songs since I was 14 or so, though they're nothing super great, honestly. But I do have some existing knowledge and practice writing music, and I have been working out some sounds to use. My basic inspiration is cozy games. I love cozy games. I love the sounds. I think that it would be a really good vibe for this channel. It also helps that by making my own music, I can match the songs to the mood, which is a huge bonus. I'm looking forward to everybody's opinions on the new songs. They'll be starting up in the next video. Okay, I think some of these characters are becoming a lot more obvious. They are intended to be very simple though, since these are going to be available at my table at Anime/Dolls North this May. Like a lot of the things I made for the convention, they are meant to be more affordable. So to keep the price lower, I have to make sure to not spend too much time on details. I just hope the features come across and people can tell who they're supposed to be. What might help with this is hair. So let's make a small mountain of yarn wigs. What was it I said about trying to spend less time on these? To be fair, I did use hot glue for both the caps and the wefts. This is a practice I'm going to be stopping for my main dolls going forward. I quite like the hot glue caps as they are nice and flexible, but I'm going to be switching to regular glue for adding the hair itself. The finish is much nicer, it dries more clear, and it's definitely worth the extra time. In fact, I'm also going to separate my doll customs out more in general. I'm shooting for one a month or so to give myself time to plan and execute each look better. This is really where I want to spend more time on details. Besides changing the way I do wigs, I'll be working really hard on my face-ups, outfits, eyes, and shoes too. I'm also going to start using a new dress form I made to draft patterns I usually eyeball with my sewing. Speaking of eyeballing my sewing, that's what's happening in this video. But for consistency and the best fit possible, I think it's time to keep and make my patterns. I'll be debuting all of these video changes starting on next week's video. Everything you've seen for the last month was filmed ahead of time, and this gave me a chance to kind of make and implement some updates. So expect better quality videos and customs in the future. But speaking of customs, let's check out all of these Ghibli dolls. Alright, character reveal if you haven't guessed yet. First, I have a Kiki and a Gigi. Obviously, Gigi is a humanized version, and I couldn't find Kiki's bag for this video. I misplaced it. Then we have San and Ashitaka from Princess Mononoke, which was my very first favorite Ghibli movie. Then we have Sophie and Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, a very close second. These two are from Ghibli's latest movie, The Boy and the Heron. They are Mahito and Hime, and they're super cool, and I love them, and it's a great movie. Go check it out. Here's Chihiro and Haku. And Ponyo and Sosuke. They are all super cute. I hope that the characters come across and you guys like them. Some of the hair still needs to be tamed, but I'm hoping people like these at the convention, and if they don't, they'll definitely be available in my stock sale, which will be probably beginning mid-June. But that's it for today. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thanks so much for subscribing. If you're new here and like the content, please consider subscribing. It's only getting better from here, and I would love to have you guys along for the ride. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day.